Hello, everyone. My name is Helen Huang, and this is Alice Chung, and we are two of the founding members of Wear Yellow Proudly. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Wear Yellow Proudly's Asian Fusion concert, featuring artists of Asian heritage. We are thrilled to be sharing this program with you tonight, and even more excited that we get to host the show. Also, a big thank you to Emmy and Harry's for having us here tonight.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with us, Wear Yellow Proudly was created as a response to the increasing amount of xenophobia towards Asians across the globe during the COVID-19 pandemic. WYP aims to bring awareness to Asian culture by showcasing curated performances of music and poetry, hosting panel discussions, and celebrating the skills of Asian artists. It is our hope to strengthen the ties within the global community during the COVID-19 pandemic and beyond.
For more information, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and our website. Since this is a live show, we would love to hear from you, so feel free to say hi, leave a comment, and tell us where you're tuning in from at any point during this concert. If you like what you're hearing and want to tip the artists, you can send tips to @WearYellowProudly through Venmo. And without further ado, let's get this show on the road.
First up, we have Janine Morita Coletti. Janine is a biracial, bi-genre, bi-coastal actor, singer, director, making her mark in the theater scene as well as the classical music world. As a unique artist spanning both genre and discipline, she believes that effective storytelling remains the same regardless of the genre. Janine isn't able to be here with us tonight, but she has a fabulous set. Here it is.
Hi, I'm Janine Morita Coletti, and you're about to watch a very rough first draft of a cabaret that I've been putting together for a few years, very unoriginally called Mixed, which is about my experience as a performer and person who is biracial. I am half Japanese Hawaiian, which is my main cultural identity, but I am also white passing. I mean, you look at me and you read my last name and you probably think she's just another nice Italian girl, and you know what? I really am. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you apple and a plum and an apricot too. Hey, come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you figs and the dates and the grapes and the cakes. Yeah, come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. But you know, there's this other side of me that's sort of a secret weapon. 家へおいでよ私の家へあなたにあげましょうキャンディー家へおいでよ私の家へあなたにあげましょうリンゴにすももにあんつはいかが Come on to my house, come on Come on to my house, come on 家へおいでよ私の家へあなたにあげましょう焼肉ぶどうに夏目にケーキ Yeah, come on to my house, come on Come on to my house, come on 家へおいでよ私の家へあなたにあげましょうキャンディー家へおいでよ私の家へ何でもかんでもあげましょう何でもかんでもあげましょう何でもかんでもあげましょう So, as a kid, in my mind, Asians weren't in the media until the 90s when the Yellow Ranger showed up and Mulan, and as I grew older I started researching and finding out that there's this huge wealth of Asian American talent that came before in media and shows and music like Anna May Wong and silent films and this huge nightclub circuit that was happening in Chinatown in San Francisco and of course the smash hit of the 50s, well in my mind the smash hit, but it was incredibly popular, Flower Drum Song on Broadway and the film version, which has this fantastic song for soprano that is so often cut. So this is Love Look Away from Flower Drum Song. I have wished before, I will wish no more. Love, look away, love, look away from me. Fly when you pass my door, fly and get lost at sea. Call it a day. Love, let us say we're through. No good are you for me. No good am I for you. Wanting you so, I try too much. After you go, I cry too much. Love, look away. Lonely though I may be, leave me and set me free. Look away, look away, look away from me. Another part of the cabaret explores some of the tricky parts of navigating identity as a performer, and the next song, With Regrets to Charles Strauss, is ripped from Bye Bye Birdie and with new words by me. Casting directors all have a bad day every time I send submissions their way, because some of them kind of sort of like to guess on what race I should play. Pitfalls of being an actor of two races is that industry people quite a lot at looking at my dark hair and tan face as infer that I'm a race that I am not. I thought Morita would be a giveaway, but sadly that just tends to throw them off. You ever see The Karate Kid, like the actor that plays the sensei? Guess people don't like to wax or wax off. I'm sorry to cause you dismay, but no one wants to be Scarlet J. I'll ignore invitations for appropriations. Yes, ethnically I won't stray. What's new, Hiroshima? In Hawaii, eat spam and rice most every day. How many bullets are left, Chino? Americano, let me give you a bit of advice. We're not even that Japanese since we came through Hawaii. I mean no offense, but use common sense. Aquí Latina, no I. Not Spanish, not Puerto Rican, not Argentinian, not Syrian. I'm Japanese. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. My last song is a song from a Broadway show written by an Asian American, produced by Asian Americans, and about Asian Americans. It's a story super close to my heart. It's Allegiance, which is about, loosely based on George Takei's experiences growing up in an internment camp, and that's a story that's really dear to my heart, as my family also was affected during the Second World War. And it was originally sung by everyone's favorite girl, Mulan, Lea Salonga. So this is Higher from Allegiance. There once was a little girl playing on a swing set when her grandpa built by the sycamore tree near the rusty farmyard gate. And while her mama pinned the laundry, that little girl would cry out loud, "Push me higher, push me higher, push me, I can't wait." Her mama would push a couple times, but there was laundry still to do. So she learned to use her own weight, pull her own weight, push on through to swing higher, higher than before, higher, but scared to ask for something more, higher, higher towards the sky, until the day she bent to kiss her mama a last goodbye. There once was a little boy who loved that swing set. He had a licorice stick from the store in town and two knobby skinned-up knees. And while his sister pinned the laundry, that little boy would cry out loud, "Push me higher, push me higher, push me pretty please." His sister would push a couple times, but there was laundry still to do. So she looked amazed as that little boy simply pushed his own way through to swing higher, higher than she dared, higher. He flew so high but wasn't scared, higher. He could touch the sky. Right then she knew that he would also one day tell her goodbye. That little boy, he seemed so sure. Was it something never taught to her? How the years pass quickly by. The girl's a woman still afraid to try. Is it too late to start again? Get back that feeling I had then. But now my life's turned upside down. There's no more farm, there's no more town, and no use asking why. But I won't let it pass me by. Life won't pass me by. I'll fly. Get back on that swing. Higher. Soaring up higher than anything. Higher. I want something more. I dreamed I'd reach for greater things. My eyes upon those golden rings. I'll take what chance the future brings. And soar.
Thank you, Janine, for your beautiful singing. Next up, we have Jeremy Chan. Jeremy is an Australian pianist and vocal coach based in New York City, who also moonlights as a cover pianist for various popular music from Adele to Korean drama songs under the pseudonym Non-Man Pianist. Here is Jeremy.
Hello from NYC, I'm Jeremy Chan, and tonight I'll be playing 3 songs from the hit K-drama series Crash Landing on You. For those who have seen it, I hope it brings back a lot of happy and bittersweet memories. And for those who have yet to see it, sit back and enjoy the smooth melodies and harmonies that K-pop and Korean drama original soundtracks have become so famous for. The first 2 songs are my own arrangements. The first song is called Here I Am Again. The second is called Someday. The third is a pure instrumental track called Song for My Brother, and is played by the lead protagonist. He happens to be a pianist in the show, so it was kind of cool to discover that and play it for myself. So with that being said, I hope you fall in love with this music as I fell in love with it at the start of this pandemic as I watched this show. So please enjoy it, and thanks for watching.
Wow, 10 years of piano, and I definitely can't play like Jeremy. Thanks, Jeremy. Our next performer is a graduate from the Juilliard School. Jiyoung Lee is currently conductor of the virtual concert group Project Tacit, chief repetiteur of Victory Hall Opera, and director of Sing with Hope M-Tree. Please welcome Jiyoung.
Hi everyone, this is Jiyoung Lee. I'm a pianist and singer. Currently, I'm in Boston. I just moved here from New York City right after the pandemic started. These days, I spend a lot of time on taking care of my plants and just enjoying this restful time. Today I have 4 songs that I'd like to present to you. The first 2 songs are from Disney movies, my favorites. How Far I'll Go from Moana and Reflection from Mulan. Hope you enjoy. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I tread, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling you how far I go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead pride, make us strong, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can live with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I play along with the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines in the sea, it's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line? The line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I know how far I go. Look at me, I will never pass for a perfect bride or a perfect daughter. Can it be I'm not meant to play this part? Now I see that if I were truly to be my that was Reflection from Mulan. Now the next song I'd like to present is from, it's called The Song of Parting, from Korean original musical Moby Dick. The musical is based on the novel Moby Dick. And I was in the show in 2010 to 2012, portraying a sea nymph, the mother nature in the show. And in this song, it's basically, I'm saying the parting, saying goodbye, is not only saying goodbye, it's also meaning reunion. It's meeting again. So it's very beautiful and poetic, the lyrics. So I'm singing in Korean though. So yeah, hope you enjoy. 이제 안녕 넓은 세상 좋아하던 너 마지막 너의 향기 꿈에 취하게 하네 푸른 하늘이 한가득 눈 속에 젖어들고 마지막 순간이 다가오고 있어 여기는 세상에 생명이 피어나는 곳 여기는 태평양 외로운 무덤가 그림자 어둠이 뒤섞이고 현실과 환상이 만나서 사라지는 곳 파도에 꽂혀온 이제 안녕 방랑을 좋아하던 너 The last song is called Beach Again. It's a K-pop. This song sung by a group, a project group from a TV show, 놀면 뭐하니? Which means how do you play? This is the favorite show of mine these days. And the members of the group include the top show host in Korea, and the other two are the superstars back in the 90s in Korea. And they formed a group and released a retro album to give some kind of reminiscence of the old times back in the 90s, not 80s, 90s, to us. And yeah, it's like the one of the most popular songs in Korea right now. So I think it's cool to introduce this song to you. This is the last song, so hope you enjoy and hope to see you again, maybe in person, hopefully. So yeah, thank you. 다시 또 설레어 이렇게 너를 만나서 함께하고 있는 지금 이 공기가 다시는 널 볼 순 없을 거라고 추억일 뿐이라 서랍 속에 꼭 넣어뒀는데 흐르는 시간 속에서 너와 내 기억은 점점 희미해져만 가 끝난 줄 알았어 지난 여름 바닷가 너와 나 단둘이 파도에 취해서 노래하며 같은 꿈을 꾸었지 다시 여기 바닷가 이제는 뭘 하고 싶어 네가 있었기에 내가 더욱 빛나 별이 되었다고 Thank you.
Ji Young, that was so amazing. Our last featured artist is my longtime friend, Sam Chan. And as a Chinese person myself, I am really, really excited that he will be doing a few Chinese songs. Sam is a Canadian-born, Toronto-based baritone, and his favorite things in life are collaborative music making, good coffee, steamed dumplings, and obsessing over true crime shows and Asian TV drama original soundtracks. Welcome, Sam.
Hi everyone, I come to you from Vancouver, British Columbia. I hope you're all staying safe, staying well, and making the most of this time at home. I'll start this off not with a Chinese song, but just a little fun cabaret moment here, if you would indulge me. This is If Ever I Would Leave You from Camelot. If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. Seeing you in summer, I never would go. Your hair streaked with sunlight, your lips red as flame, your face with a luster that puts gold to shame. But if I'd ever leave you, it couldn't be in autumn. How I leave in autumn, I never would know. I've seen how you sparkle when fall nips the air. I know you in autumn, and I must be there. And could I leave you running merrily through the snow, or on a wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow? If ever I would leave you, how could it be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so? No, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never would I leave you at all. And could I leave you running merrily through the snow, or on a wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow? If ever I would leave you, how could it be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so? Oh no, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never would I leave you at all. So, when I was trying to put together a set for this, I was thinking, what is the circumstance we're living in? What music speaks to all of us, regardless of language, regardless of culture? And I chose 3 songs, 2 in Mandarin and 1 in Cantonese. The first one is by one of my favorite Taiwanese singers, Ame, and the English translation is I Want Happiness. I think in this time when so many of us are staying at home, we've had a lot of time to think about what we really want in life. And I love that this song blatantly says the only thing one really wants is to be happy. 成了一遍，无所谓，当作成长。刚刚脱开的人，烟还点着，味道却淡了。我并不是天生爱寂寞，却比任何人都多。就算把世界给我，我还是一无所有。我要快乐，我要能睡得安稳。有些人不抱得太稳稳，离开的太不恨我，早应该割舍。我要快乐，哪怕笑得再大声。心不是的，钱都是假的，只有眼泪是真的。把从前想了一遍，谢谢了伤我的人，生活乐观的人，每种一生听了都不冷。我并不是天生爱寂寞，且比任何人都多。就算把世界给我，我还是一无所有。我要快乐，我要能睡得安稳。有些人不抱得太稳稳，离开的太不恨我，早应该割舍。我要快乐，哪怕笑着带的深，心不是的，钱都是假的，只有眼泪是真的。我要快乐，我要能睡得安稳。有些人不抱得太稳稳，离开了太不恨我，早应该割舍。我要快乐，哪怕笑着带大声。心不是的，钱都是假的，只有眼泪是真的。The next song is a song by a Cantonese artist by the name of Sam Hui. It's a song that means a lot to the people of Hong Kong, and I dedicate this to them. The song, known as Song of the Loafers, says, "If the universe wants something for you, you should have it. And if it doesn't want something for you, don't try to force it." 난反讚於家，人面多險詐，機會有共享榮華，善伴雖跌不分差，無知整淚話，徒夢添仙家，空得意目光如牙，誰料眼壓變閉牙，命裏有時終須有，命裏無時 经风雨大，何用多惊怕？三公正百壁磨下，行善积德最樂也。This last song is called The Will. And it's not the will as in I will something. It is literally a last will and testament. But in this case, it's not a song of sadness. It's a song of letting go of the past and embracing the future. And this is by Tanya Chua, who is a Singaporean Chinese singer. And thank you so much for the set, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Shut 祝福。走得不想哭，我会去偏爱，无忧无虑去爱，像尘埃只有自在，在那一片大海告别了感慨。So good night. Goodbye, good night, goodbye.
I think my heart broke a little. That was so beautiful, Sam. Before we conclude our program tonight, we have one more piece for you tonight. We would like to thank Emmy and Harry's again for hosting our concert. We hope you all enjoyed this concert as much as we had fun sharing it.
Our last piece is an Asian fusion of Coldplay's Yellow, including both Chinese and English lyrics. This piece was featured in the film Crazy Rich Asians. For those of you who are not familiar with the film, it was the first all-Asian cast for a Hollywood studio production in 25 years. After being denied the rights to use Yellow for the film, John Chu, the director, reached out to Coldplay by letter and was able to persuade them. Here is what he said. My whole life, I've had a complicated relationship with the color yellow. From being called the word in a derogatory way throughout grade school, to watching movies where they called the cowardly people yellow. It's always been a negative connotation in my life. That is until I heard your song. For the first time in my life, it described the color in the most beautiful, magical ways I had ever heard. The color of the stars, her skin, the love. It was an incredible image of attraction and aspiration that made me rethink my own image. We could reclaim the color for ourselves, and it has stuck with me for the majority of my life.
This letter is what inspired the name for our initiative, Wear Yellow Proudly. It gives me great joy to share with you this duet version of Yellow with my dear friend Helen. Here is Yellow, featuring our co-founder Michael Lewis on the piano and his partner Cody Ray Cajo on the guitarlele.
我想知道流星能飞多久，它的美丽是否值得去寻求？夜空的花洒落在你身后，幸福了我很久，值得去等候。于是我心狂奔，从黄昏到清晨，不能再承受。情缘坠落在你手中，羽化成黑夜的彩虹，蜕变成月光的清风，成月光的清风。
at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you do. Yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you, and everything you do. And it was called Yellow. So then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing to have done. And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin bones turn into something beautiful. You know I love you so. You know I love you so.幸福跳进你的河流，一直游到尽头，跳进你的河。Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine. 我想知道流星能飞多久 and all the things that you do.
Thank you again for being here tonight. If you wish to show some love to the artists, feel free to send tips to @WearYellowProudly through Venmo or wearyellowproudly@gmail.com on PayPal. Make sure to check out our pages on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for our upcoming content. We have Drunk on Drama, where we get drunk and discuss Asian dramas. Our next WYP talk, The Degrees of Gen Asians, featuring the WYP team and our experiences as different generations of being Asian American. And our live Avatar, The Last Airbender event, where we will nerd out about Asian influences in the show.
Please stay safe out there, and we hope you'll be able to join us in person for any future Wear Yellow Proudly live concerts. From the WYP team to you, have a wonderful night.
Bye!